I decided to do my 3-minute video on an organization that serves diverse and vulnerable populations. That organization is Center for Change. And so Center for Change has a mission to help those with eating disorders find hope and healing. And so some of the services that they offer include inpatient care, residential treatment care, partial hospitalization, and outpatient care. And so there are so many more. And so this helps patients create individualized treatment plans so that they can better fit their needs and recover more quickly. And so we specialize in treatment for anorexia, bulimia, binge eating, ARFID, athletes and eating disorders and diabetes, and many, many more. No two patients and no two people are going to have an eating disorder that manifests in the same way. And so it's important that we specialize in treatment for all different kinds. And so the diverse and vulnerable population I want to focus on is those of the LGBTQ plus community. And so in the United States, 54% of LGBTQ plus adolescents have been diagnosed with an eating disorder. And so in addition to that, 21% suspect that they have at one point had an eating disorder. And so this is a huge statistic that shows the severity of LGBTQ plus individuals and eating disorders. And so why are LGBTQ plus individuals more vulnerable to this disease? And so many suffer from PTSD, fear of rejection, discrimination, and body image ideals. And so these are all issues that can lead to higher rates of eating disorders just because of social isolation, fear of not being accepted, bias and stereotypes against one's sexual orientation or gender, and society's version of a perfect body. Those are all issues that LGBTQ plus individuals may struggle with that might influence their susceptibility to eating disorders. And so at Center for Change, 50% of the patients identify as being part of the LGBTQ plus community. And so that's a huge percentage. And it is crazy to see that so many of them have that hard struggle in their life. And so it's wonderful that we have an organization that really caters to their needs, especially and individually. And so there are a lot of health issues that people with eating disorders may face. And so those of the LGBTQ community also face these. And so mental health is a huge one. Eating disorders significantly increase suicide ideation and self-harm. And then there's low blood pressure, which can damage the heart tissue, and the heart can pump so slowly it'll stop. They also can face weakness, hair changes, brain damage, and osteoporosis. And all of these things are really serious and life-threatening. And so it can be really, really scary as someone who has an eating disorder and doesn't know where they can get help. And so I actually work at Center for Change, and it's one of the greatest jobs I've ever had. It's fulfilling and it's rewarding, and I love being able to work with this diverse and vulnerable population. It has really opened my eyes to see them as people and see them as individuals that they are, with the help that with the needs that they have, and that we can help. And so it's wonderful that this organization caters so specifically and individually to their needs. And it's been really, really cool to watch people recover and watch them truly find out who they are as individuals. Thank you.